Just when you think you've solved it, you're dead wrong.
They were handcuffed and later taken to jail.
Why are they putting this on us?
I think they should cut it out now, because this ain't gonna solve the problem.
I told you I don't want you living with roaches.
Warning, this show contains graphic depictions of tasteless banter and real-life accounts of the most nefarious of activities. Yea, though they do try to project themselves as upstanding, productive members of society, these two knuckleheads just ain't worth a damn. If any of you should find this show to be offensive, turn it off and stop being such a vagina.
What up? What up, degenerates? What's happening with y'all?
Yo, what up?
We got, this is a first on Reloaded 504, actually. We have a special guest today. My partner, Devin, from way back in the G, always, all days.
Scare.
What up? World Star.
What up? What up, Devin? Good to see you, bro.
What's up, fellas?
Hey, man. Holding it down. In the,
So,
in the country areas.
Todd, you were coughing during the intro music. Are you okay? Do you need to see a doctor?
My bad. It's my bronchitis. It's acting up again.
It's bronchitis?
Yeah.
All right. It's not you taking the pot.
Yeah, it was the weed.
Oh, okay. Just making sure, man.
My bad.
So anyway, yeah, so this is the first. We just had a birthday. Reloaded 504 became a year old. We,
Scare.
yeah, we went into Buku Digits downloads, and now we got a special guest. We're just growing by leaps and bounds, basically. It's uncontrollable.
We're growers.
Nobody knows what's going to happen next.
I know. There's no telling. The head might pop in somewhere.
Yeah, I know. And today the Saints played the Falcons and lost, and
Let's
I'm
not talk
sorry.
about that
I'm
fucking
sorry.
garbage performance.
I'm
These
sorry. I'm
Jeez.
sorry that shit happened. I'm still wearing a jersey, bro. I'm still hoodatting.
Take that shit off.
We had buku food.
Yes.
Jesus, dude.
Well,
I'm
Dave,
so
we have to
full.
address the fact that we're celebrating your birthday, man.
True that. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to Dave.
Appreciate that, bro.
I
Thank
love
you,
the
sons.
fact that your parents smashed 9 months ago and 43 years ago, and we get to eat good food because of that.
Yeah. Apparently, when the anniversary of your parents smashing comes around, your wife cooks food, you get a cake, and you get drunk.
And you get to hang out with your friends,
Yeah,
right?
so,
it's like fucking perfect.
I really, special shout out to my parents for fucking like all those days ago,
It's a
because
celebration of sex.
yeah,
That's
it's
what
like,
a birthday is.
Thank you, sperm and ovum.
You won the race.
Yeah, I got 23 of the best chromosomes. I'm Jordan in this motherfucker, bro.
Damn, bro.
Seriously.
Never
Jackie
thought about
Joyner
it like
Kirsty
that.
running.
Hey, you know,
crazy, bro.
your close friend Gary V often talks about how lucky we are just to be humans.
Whatever, man. You're so juggling his balls in your mouth every
right.
time we talk about
I'm
that,
just gonna
dude.
say this, for the record, for everybody, because we brought this fucking dude up.
Lay it down, bro.
I don't know if it's like
we named an episode. Y'all go listen to Gary V. What was it? Gary
we're like-
Vanerchuk Deconstructed or something?
Yeah, Dave figured
The
out
one with the voodoo doll with Gary V's face on it.
Yeah, whatever. So I listened to his stuff because it was like, you know, motivational kind of like, it just put me in the right mindset for like business productivity, that type
I
of
understand that part, bro, but you don't have to suck his dick all the time, bro.
shit. But with that being said, I haven't listened, like I refuse to listen to his shit now.
Yeah, I took the taste out your mouth.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying that you are the one to. You're not the responsible party. It's a
I'm
combination.
gonna go ahead and lay claim to that, bro.
It's a combination of you.
I successfully deconstructed that motherfucker. Now you don't love him no more.
Look, man.
Just tickles the balls.
Yeah, every
Tickles
once in a
the
while
balls,
he's like,
just doesn't
oh,
put it in his mouth anymore.
I remember that shit.
It's kind of like that, but it's not. I was never sucking his dick. I was just seeing what the taste was like, and I come to find out that it wasn't as tasty as I really thought that it was. Like, I'm just not that type of dude.
I am so proud at this moment right now. I actually converted somebody from a Gary Vaynerchuk lover to a Gary Vaynerchuk hater.
I don't hate the guy. I don't love the guy. I'm just
Whatever,
saying I
bro.
don't listen to his
detached
shit.
you from his nipple. That's for damn sure, bro.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go ahead and big up myself.
There's that.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. That's fucking powerful.
And Gary,
you understand?
Gary V, I know you're listening to us because we're big like that.
Yeah.
So I just want to give you a little bit of advice. Tone it down, bro.
Yeah, you could take it down a notch so that people like me don't get pissed off when they hear you.
Yeah. You just got a little bit too much.
Anyway, y'all go check out Reloaded 504ians. Y'all go check out that episode, Gary Vanerchuk Deconstructed, because basically I bust that man down, and he's one fan less now because of yours truly.
Yeah, I guess you made a point. You chipping away at his fucking pocketbook.
Bruh.
That dude probably got beef with you.
Well,
If I was him, I'd fight you.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's all good. Bring it on, Gary V. Fuck.
You think you can take Gary V?
Yeah, man. He's
Dude, he's
a
fucking
small
Russian.
fella.
He's Russian though. Russians are grimy and
He
fucking.
can rush me all he wants. I don't give a fuck.
All right. So here it is. The whole world heard it.
Yeah. Anyway, bro, so we was surrounded today by friends and family and had a great party. The Saints did lose, but still, it was my birthday. Everything was
To
gravy.
the Falcons.
Did you see the amount of food that's in my kitchen right now? Like
Yeah.
my wife, big ups to my wife.
Huge
Courtney,
ups.
I love you, baby. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Dave's better half did really good.
Yeah, so, okay, with that, I want to introduce this little topic. I got a question for you, both of y'all. How do people go on diets where they just don't consume grain? Because Joe Rogan's talking about this shit all the time. He's like, if you don't consume grain or gluten or some shit, like, I don't know what the strategy is, but how do you do that? Like, no bread, no French bread? No French bread on po' boys, bro? Are you
What?
serious?
Terrible, man.
You're not a fan of French bread, Devin?
No,
it would suck if you couldn't have
yeah,
French
like if
bread.
you couldn't eat that shit.
Yeah, it's a must. Well, that's the whole, like, it's the no carbs, dude. If you cut carbs out, you can't have bread.
All right, look here, bro. I am never cutting out French
I mean,
bread
you can't
out of
have
my
pasta.
life.
You can't have bread. You can't have rice.
Yeah, fuck
You're just
that.
living
That's,
on, like,
you
raw-
just named the three greatest things in my life. Because
Definitely.
every coon-ass dish has got rice. Every great Italian dish has got pasta. And po' boys are fire.
100%, Dave.
Everybody north of the Mason-Dixon line, I don't know if y'all know, but po' boys are fire.
That's why I'm always like, Dave, you're stupid if you work out. Like, just embrace the fact.
Get out of here, bro. Come on, dude.
Embrace the fact that we're all gonna die because of the shit that we consume.
All right, but I think it extends your life. What do you think, bro?
That would mean I'd have to quit eating muffaladas too. Like, jeez.
No quitting muffaladas,
Dude,
bro.
you can't do that.
You cannot quit muffaladas.
Dude, even when I lived in Colorado, I found a muffalata spot.
Jesus, this dude Devin, I had no idea that you were my twin, bro. I am like the muffalata king of New Orleans, dude.
Todd's
we
like
had
a
the
central
Zaps.
grocery fan.
I even got him spouting Central Grocery.
Dude,
Yeah.
that would mean no Zaps, no muffaladas,
Jesus.
no po' boys,
Blasphemy.
everything we love.
And then no rice. That means I can't have gumbo or red beans and rice. Fuck you. What is this?
Cancel
What are you,
that. Whatever.
Fucking Hitler?
You can have, like, you ever seen those videos where the people try to make the fake gumbo?
No.
Where it's like really doctored up from like Northwest somewhere.
That's horrible.
And
Yeah, they're like-
it like looks red.
They
have, like,
it's tomato-based gumbo.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
horrible, bro.
Oh my
Well,
God!
you can
roux
still have
is where
gum-
it's
you can
at,
still
bro.
They
have-
don't know what a
well,
roux is.
You couldn't even have a roux because they got grain in the flour.
Fuck the world! I'm never going on that diet because I'm a roux motherfucker till I die.
Yeah, you can have like the northeast gumbo with the tomato base, no
Fuck
roux,
that shit.
and no rice.
I had a roommate that was trying
That's
to.
called goulash.
Do you remember? You remember Brian, right? My roommate.
Yeah.
Back in the day. All right. Well, check
That
it
dude
out.
you used to smash on the side, you little fag boy.
Really, bro? Did you just introduce that topic of discussion wearing that shirt with a kitten on it? I mean, come on, dude. All right.
We're not recording
I just-
this for YouTube
I just
yet.
put you in your place. All right, check it out.
Just put me in
anyway,
my place. You gave me this shirt last night.
Exactly. Do you see the whole master plan?
What? That it accentuates my buff ass body?
No, dude, there's a hidden meaning to the shirt. If you look at it, it's got lightning bolts on it and a cat, so it's like Thundercats.
Oh. Wait. Oh. Thundercats. Oh.
Well, guess what? Our listeners can't see this, but I'm flexing.
They could see it if they were, I don't know, on the YouTube channel and.
Shut up, bro.
When he flexes, it sounds like Oval Redenbacher's. Pop, 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 pop.
Shit. When I flex, it sounds like twisted metal unbinding itself.
So check it out. I had a roommate from, I think he was from Missouri. So he was a southerner, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Missouri.
And he was trying to figure out,
What, South fucking
I
Missouri?
guess, bro. Yeah, I guess.
Because that's mid like USA.
That's Midwest to
North-South.
us, but they claim it. Anyway, so this dude's wanting to figure out how to cook gumbo. And he comes to me, I'm in my room doing whatever, and he's like, hey, man, I was going to cook gumbo, but we don't have any roux. And I started laughing. I'm like, bruh, all roux is just flour and oil, and that's it. He's like, oh, okay. So, like, the next night, I come home, like, piss drunk. I'm looking in the fridge. Homeboy's got, like, a vat of gumbo. I'm like, yes, all right, cool. I pull it out, bro. It's like seafood jello. This dude did not cook the roux. He just blended flour and oil and then threw the fucking seafood in there, bro. And I'm like, oh, Brian,
like,
bro.
This tastes delicious.
That sucks.
Did you try my gumbo?
Yeah.
It tasted horrible, I bet.
Seafood jello, bro. That's what it was, like a jello, like it was wiggling. It stood. It had a height.
Was he
to it.
proud?
Until I busted him down.
You told him that
yeah,
this is not what's supposed to be happening?
Yeah, I don't play when it comes to roux, bro.
Made that fire gumbo last night,
Yeah,
Dave.
that
You gotta
shit.
check that shit
You are
out.
fired, motherfucker.
Gloop, gloop, gloop.
That's it, bro.
Yeah, that's
So
horrible.
you couldn't have croissants, you couldn't have flour tortillas, you couldn't even have fucking cereal.
Dude.
What the hell's wrong with cereal?
Right.
Like, this diet has got to be stopped, bro. Straight up. We need to put an end to it.
I think all self-improvement is just fucking mental masturbation as far as I'm concerned, honestly.
All right. Well, I'm sad to tell you that I'm going to live longer than you because I
don't
work
think
out
so.
occasionally.
See, karma's going to work in my favor, and just like the Reaper dude is going to be like, haha, fuck all those
Choose
other-
your words carefully, bro, because you're going to be like, oh, I'm the
fine,
winner,
bro.
standing in the funeral parlor
I
looking
know,
at my
right?
dead
Like, you're
body.
not a winner if you outlive everybody. You're the ultimate loser.
I'm going to fucking haunt you, bro. I'm going to pull your
You got
toes
to
while
s-
you sleep.
You got to see all your fucking loved ones die. Like, who wants to live?
Exactly, bro. You're not the winner. You're not the
Jeez.
champion.
I want to be the first one out this motherfucker.
You ain't lying, bro.
Like live by the grain, die by the grain type of shit.
Yeah, live by the grain,
That's
die
right.
by the grain.
That's
bro.
right. Fucking steel cutouts, baby.
Oh, I speaking of victories, I just enjoyed a huge victory. I just read this 2 days ago, bro. AT&T will pay $60 million to settle the government's allegation that it misled customers of unlimited data plans by slowing down service for heavy users.
Wow, I know. I can do this all day.
Yeah, so, all right, what were we saying? Sorry for the outage. We had an outage.
Yo, I just wanted to stop you and just let everybody know how big of a deal this is to Dave.
Yeah, I've been
know
cursing
this.
these people for years.
He like randomly on a regular basis though puts on social media how much he hates this exact topic.
They are sure to send me text messages every time they take money
And
out of my account, and I'm sure to reply with
Yeah.
shit like rape or fuck you
Yeah.
or you people are robbing us blind, fuck your mother.
I think you should get more personal.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
nobody's answering because it's like an Autobot
Like I
or
just
whatever.
bit your wife's clit off
Yeah.
with a fucking wire cutter.
If I knew where Jake from State Farm was, I'd be like, hey, bro, I'm coming to jump you.
Be like Jake and
Yeah.
your fucking khakis, bro.
Yeah, you and your
Finna
khakis
get
working for
fucked up.
AT&T. I'm coming to get some of that, bro. We're gonna get it out the mud with your jaw today in my fist.
Yeah.
Bam.
Dude,
Fucking
and then if you did talk to somebody, it'd probably be some outsourced bullshit in another country talking about, can I help you? Can I help you?
Without
they
a
don't
doubt, they're
fucking
gonna be from
speak the
fucking
language.
India, bro.
And I'm like, hold on, your name's not Mary. First off, okay, bitch. Let's get this straight.
There's something
Your
that
fucking name is like Vambata or some shit.
Yeah, it's like 23 consonants in a row with no vowels.
It ain't Jane.
Isn't there something you can say that automatically makes them transfer you to a domestic operator?
I just yell representative over and over again, and they're like,
That's when you get, hello, can I help you? I'm Barry.
Yeah.
yeah, okay, Barry, thanks.
Yeah.
My name is Steve.
That'd be one of these previous episodes, Reloaded 504ins, we were talking about shit that makes you say the fuck out of here. So when somebody answers the phone and they're like, hello, my name is Barry, you'd be like, the fuck out of here. You ain't Barry, motherfucker.
Dude, nothing against Barry, though. You know, I'm cool with those people.
Well, good luck to Barry and all, but
This is not who I want to talk to when I'm really pissed off.
Yep.
You know, like,
Yep.
I can't understand you.
Right. I'd rather not take my anger out on you because it's unfair. Like
my
you're not
last
gonna-
nerve was already worked, and now you're just teetering away at death. Like, that's all you're doing.
I think it's important that we let the people know that we're not assholes. It's just that's the tipping point, right? Like you're already aggravated, and you just want somebody to hear your frustrations, and they aren't capable.
Know some shit I heard was boss, bro. This was my father-in-law was at a restaurant one time, and they were getting bad service. It was a huge dinner party, so he decides to go talk to the manager, and he's sorting shit out with the manager, and they're going back and forth, and he's like, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? And
That's
the
a dick
manager's
move
like,
always.
yeah, but check it out. It's not. He flipped the script.
Okay.
All right? The manager's like, no, with his eyebrows raised, like, oh shit, did I just piss off somebody important? He's like, I'm your customer.
Ooh.
Drops the mic, walks out the room.
Damn.
Customer's always right.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that was deep, bro.
See? I told you I was going to flip the script,
That
bro.
fucking hit me in the face. Like, I didn't see that one coming.
Lost another one.
God damn.
It's not easy being a customer, let's face it, bro. Like, you get fucked constantly.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
People
it's the
don't
story of a
understand.
customer's life is because you're being fucked. You're right.
Yeah.
You're being fleeced. Like
You're the life's blood of the company, and the company
Yeah.
is fucking you, and you're like, here's money, thanks.
their objective is to try to rape you as deeply and hardly as they can.
Yeah, and it happens, bro.
Hardly in the wrong application of the word there. Sorry.
Dude, there's a commercial on TV right now, and it's of course for like big pharma shit, and one of the disclaimers is tell your doctor if you've been to certain regions where fungal infections are common. What the fuck is this?
Dude.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
I just went to the Bama game. I need to get fucking hosed down.
Sorry.
Yeah. Finger in my booty.
Sorry, Reloaded 504ians in Mississippi. We love y'all, but
Dude, when
not
you
really.
when you travel to like different countries, they say like I don't know. They basically say like breathe easy because you might die from the shit that's in our
This
area.
ain't on the goddamn travel brochure.
No, it is. Like when you arrive at the airports in like
They need a
Mexico
symbol, bro.
and
Straight
shit.
up fungal area.
There's like a big picture of like an insect and like with a big red circle with a red line
No,
across
that's
it.
bugs,
and,
man.
And
We're
it
talking
says
about
like
fungus among us.
yeah, it just says like no cumpleaños, all of this shit, and then they show a river and they show a bug and they show like fucking.
This hieroglyphics, bro. I don't believe.
They're like, don't fuck with our natural resources because it'll probably kill you.
Okay, well, I don't want to go there. Period. Like,
I'm making up some of this stuff.
yeah, I understand that, but at the same time, like, I don't want to be a part of this, and I know this shit exists. It's on the fucking TV, and you're saying it too.
Well, but like they really do say like, so if you've gone to this region, you might want to get tested.
For fungus.
Well, for like
What do they do?
Fungal
Scrape your
infections.
balls or something?
no,
It's
but
like
well,
where everybody's running around with nappy toes all fungled up. You need like just a big shipment of like Desinex.
yeah.
Yeah, like why?
Lotrimin.
Why are you infecting me? You're not an athlete, motherfucker. You just live in this region.
Yeah, well, I mean, that is probably a big. So there was like some Joe Rogan podcast, and basically, like a white person went to an indigenous island to see, or I think that's also wrong grammar, but went to an island with indigenous people.
There you go.
And like they all had like basically like jock itch and athlete's foot. It was just because of like the fact that that's what it was. Like
Bam, that's one of these regions. Where's that?
the Congo, I'm guessing.
All right, Reloaded 504ians, please don't travel to the Congo, and if you do, please don't come to Reloaded 504.
See
Yeah,
this.
bring some Lotrimin with you.
Lots.
There you go.
XLR.
We're here. We're here. This is simply a PSA, guys. This is all for the people.
We put those out there occasionally. We tell people, like, you know, here's how to pick up a chick, here's how to run from the cops, here's how not to get fungally infected.
Yeah, this was an
check your drawers.
unintentional PSA.
So you're good to go, man. You're clean, you're not arrested, and you're getting laid.
Boom.
Because you listen to Reloaded 504.
Hundred.
Another PSA I got for people who own vehicles that have blinkers. Blinkers do not, in fact, clear the lane for safe transit. As a matter of fact, they actually only signal your intention. So just because you put the fucking blinker on doesn't mean that the lane is clear and you could just swerve.
I sense your anger, and I'd like to interject with.
Well, something happened to me the other day. That's why I'm bringing this up.
Okay, that's fine, but I want to go ahead and shout out all the people who use their fucking blinker.
Okay, I get that, but at the same time, it doesn't have superpowers.
End of my rant. Begin yours.
All right, I'm on a bridge. I'm on a Causeway Bridge the other day, and I'm like traveling at a pretty fast clip. You know what I'm saying? Faster than everybody else. I'm in the left lane doing my thing. That's what the left lane is for.
Right.
This fucking van puts his blinker on and just swerves, and it gets right in front of me. So I'm tailing him the whole time, like you motherfucker, you slow me down. So he passes the guy and then gets back in his lane, and then flips me off as I'm driving past him.
What?
Like I didn't belong.
So it became
there.
personal.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you attempt to, like, lull him over to a crossover to perhaps maybe box like men?
No, because he just flipped me off, and I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I hope you listen to my podcast, because I'm gonna address this, and you're gonna be like, oh, I'm that guy.
He probably does. Fuck you,
Dude.
dick.
Here's your 3 minutes of fame, asshole.
Worse than that. I hate when you're sitting in traffic and some impatient motherfucker wants to use the emergency lane to come ripping past you. So I had an incident the other day. It's kind of fucked up.
It's an incident.
See, luckily, you happen to be throwing a beer can out the window.
So I'm on the spillway, right? And they got the new airport bullshit traffic.
Lots.
Coming home from work, fucking just kind of done, man. Been on the 712s. This asshole decides he's going to try and use the emergency lane. So I block his ass. I block his fucking ass.
I have been known to do that occasionally.
I'm half in my lane, and I'm half in the fucking emergency lane, so he can't go.
Passive aggressive.
So this guy he dips back into the lane. As soon as he sees me ease back over, he tries it again, and I fucking block him again.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. So now we have a posted.
So
now we have a situation.
Now this guy's getting pissed off, right? So he gets in the fast lane, and I'm like, man, fuck this guy. I'm about to go off on this stupid motherfucker. So this motherfucker pulls up. I start yelling at him like, I don't see no fucking lights on your car, motherfucker. You gonna wait like everybody else? And the asshole pulls a fucking pussy-ass gun on me.
What?
Get out of here.
Waves a fucking pussy-ass gun on me in the middle of traffic. Like, where the fuck are you gonna go?
Yeah, what is he gonna do?
You gonna shoot me?
He's gonna light you up in the middle of the street?
So I yell at him, put that pussy-ass gun away, you stupid motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
I was like, you a hoe-ass bitch.
That's ballsy, dog.
You a hoe-ass bitch. And then he pulls it at me again.
Jesus
so I'm
Christ.
staring at him. I'm flipping him off. I'm like, you a fucking hoe. Where the fuck you gonna go, asshole?
You need to come to like random springs with us.
Yeah.
Use a hoe.
Devin, you're the perfect fucking. That's why you're our friend.
Dude.
Yeah.
I mean, in all honesty, this motherfucker just gonna pull a gun
That's bitch made, bro.
to try and think
what the
I'm
fuck
gonna be
is-
scared of
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
you know?
Right, and then let him by.
So then I fucking let him have it. I told him how much of a fucking hoe he was.
That's funny, bro.
And then I started flipping him off even more after that.
Yeah. Pull your dick out and wave it out the like.
Surprised
Put
you
it on
didn't
the
ram
side
him.
To the point to where he's like, all right, I'm gonna put the gun away. Pull over, pull over. I was like,
Oh,
man, fuck you.
Oh, I'm gonna
Fuck
play
you.
fair
I was like,
now.
man, I was like, you ain't even worth my fucking time, you pussy ass bitch. I was like, get the fuck on, man. Just get the fuck on.
That's
That's
impressive,
hilarious.
dog. You took it to the next level. You like de-escalated it
No,
and then
I
said,
hate
"Go
that
fuck
shit,
yourself."
Man. How the fuck is somebody gonna ride through the emergency lane and think everybody else is I'm so special, I gotta fucking go.
Yeah.
Everybody's got somewhere to fucking go.
Well,
They got a spot over here close to where I live where I want to say it's 2 lanes of traffic merges into one to go over a skinny bridge.
Yeah.
It's antiquated and they need to replace it. But you see the signs that tell you are about to have to merge, and motherfuckers are just whizzing by,
Yeah,
and
but
then they get up to the head, and then they try to say, "All right, I'm here now.
I
let
hear
me
ya.
in
I
ahead
hear
of
ya.
you."
But look, let me just
I
say,
don't
Fuck
play
those
that.
people too.
Yeah,
I hate
yeah.
those motherfuckers.
Homie, don't play that. I had
So what are
somebody
you gonna
trying to do that.
What do you duel them? You play a little
No,
duel?
Yeah.
I do the
yeah.
same thing that I did to the guy in the emergency lane. I ease
Yeah.
over so they can't go fucking fast.
Well, no.
y'all
Sometimes,
motherfuckers.
Like,
and that's
Then y'all
that's why-
asking for fights,
It's like,
bro.
now you're gonna get your ass behind me like everybody else.
Oh,
motherfucker.
bro,
I'm
so it-
already in this
I
fucking
see.
lane.
That's
I
why
see.
I
I
understand
see.
where he's coming from, because I do that occasionally. But this particular day,
So
I think
y'all
either
are the
yesterday. It
dicks.
was yesterday, bro. This happened to me yesterday, bro. This minivan or pickup truck
this
or
didn't
whatever.
happen to you yesterday. You did this to other people yesterday.
Okay, well, let me finish my story, and
Fine.
then you can, forensically dissect it.
I-
Smoke that bowl, bro.
Thank you.
Okay. So this person comes whizzing past me, and they know we're about to have to merge, so they just whiz past everybody, and then put the blinker on, which they think magically clears the lane, and then they try to get over, but I'm riding the bumper the guy in front of me because I'm not letting your bitch ass over because you just tried to pass me and one up me so you can get behind me. So this bitch is getting, I think it was a minivan, so this bitch is getting so close to me, you couldn't have drip spit between our fenders, bro. And then finally
That's
she
an
realizes
interesting
that
term.
I ain't giving up, so she falls back. But while she's falling back, she's looking out a window and cursing me out and
Yeah.
shaking her neck, bro. She looked like, remember Biggie Smalls, remember Faye? What the hell? His wife?
Faith
Yeah,
Evans.
Faith Evans, yeah. She looked just like that chick. So she's shaking her neck and waving her nails at me.
No,
and
you
shit,
didn't.
And I'm smiling at her the whole time, like, you can get behind me like the rest of the motherfuckers. You ain't cutting in front of me. Like, it's just ignorance. I know it's petty, but at the same time, I guarantee you she's gonna think about me next time she tries to run up on a motherfucker.
Nah, it's more petty that they're the ones trying to do the dick move.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna get mad at you for not letting them do the dick move.
I agree.
I think
So
you're all
somebody
dicks.
has to put a
Everybody's
stop to it.
dick in this move. You should just fucking drive defensively, all right?
Hey,
Everyone out there, just so you're listening, don't do the dick move.
yeah.
Don't try and drive past us in the emergency lane.
Just drive like Todd. Roll your windows up, light a spliff,
Or
and drive slow.
Devin, you could
easy.
say this, bro. You could say, look, this is a tale of caution because there are people out there like us that will not let you do said dick move.
Yeah.
And you're going to lose. And
I
you're
think
going to
that's-
feel like a fucking idiot. And you're going to be cursing to yourself in your car with your windows rolled up, hearing your own voice curse.
So basically, the roads have become Mad Max. We're living in the Thunderdome when Dave and Devin are on
Let
the
me tell
fucking
you, bro,
streets.
if I had a piece of
Nah,
shit
pussy
vehicle...
motherfuckers that are afraid to shoot. They just pull
Jesus
a gun
Christ.
out.
Devin's like de-escalating fucking assault rifles on the road and shit.
Let me tell you something, bro.
I was more daring him. Like, I'm like, where the fuck are you gonna go, stupid motherfucker?
I've
You're
been in a-
deadlock traffic. You're gonna hit the emergency lane
If
again?
somebody pulled a gun on me in
I've only
traffic,
been
I'd
in
ram
a,
them. I'd
I've
probably
only
get
been in
shot.
a vehicle
I made it
one
feel
time
stupid
in my
is what
life
I
with
did.
Devin, and
Yeah,
that
that was
one
a good one,
time
bro.
I felt
Yeah.
like my life was in serious danger.
The Subi almost killed Todd in the Subaru.
And with
Anyway.
a smile on his face the whole time.
The stupid bitch,
When
bro.
I'm like clenching everything in fear.
Let me ask you this,
Like
though.
white
Don't you
knuckles.
feel like, in my situation or in Devin's situation, don't you feel like we taught that person a lesson? They didn't get away with it.
No. I agree. I look, I'm being devil's advocate here. I think that what you did, I do all the time.
Yeah.
But I'm a dick too, right? So yeah, it's dick
Okay,
move.
cool. All right, so you feel us.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
And it wasn't because she was a female. It just so happened that she was being a stupid bitch.
I was dating
And Reloaded 504 ends, as we previously illustrated, there is a difference between a real woman and a stupid bitch.
Yeah,
So
we don't love them
please,
hoes.
Yeah, we don't love them hoes.
We love our wives and girlfriends. We
Yeah.
just don't love them hoes.
We don't appreciate them hoes. Hey, I got a good hoe story for you, bro.
Fuck Young Ho.
Check it out.
Fuck Young Ho Cum or whatever his name is.
Are you familiar? Hopefully, I didn't mention this earlier, but are you familiar with Chanel West Coast?
Yeah.
So, all right. So Chanel West Coast is currently getting sued by Sharon Stone because she mentioned her in one of her songs. Not only,
We're getting a little rowdy, bro.
yeah, maybe we weren't getting well.
Yeehaw! Did it just do it?
No, didn't do it. All right. So anyway, we had technical difficulties. My bad, people. Chanel is getting sued by Sharon Stone because during this song that she just came out with. Her Chanel West Coast, by the way, her last name is Dudley.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Michelle Dudley?
So,
Chanel Dudley?
Chanel. I think that's not even a real first
I
name.
don't think so.
Okay.
If
So-
it is, like, fuck her mom. Like, that's like
well, just
naming your
fill me
kid
in, like,
Lexus
who are we
because you
talking
can't
about? So she's
fucking afford one.
a
she's the-
female hip hop artist.
She's
She
on
was
ridiculousness.
with Rob Dyrdek. She
I
used
don't
to
know
be
what that
his secretary.
I haven't watched TV
Still
in
is.
forever.
She's like a co-host.
I haven't
she
watched
sits
TV.
up there and laughs
Yeah, she's
retardedly, but she sounds like a goddamn Muppet. I can't stand it. Anyway,
Does she have any talent?
She's good to look at.
She's hot.
well,
though.
check it out. She is she's always been trying to launch her own rap career.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
since day one.
Yeah,
But
so,
is she like a decent rapper?
No,
No.
she sucks balls.
She sucks.
Literally?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
So during the song, defendant Dudley gratuitously repeats the name Sharon Stone 33 times and the name Sharon 99 times. This
Why?
is the
One
official
fucking song.
complaint in one
Jeez.
song. So is Chanel West Coast a lyricist or is she a fucking typewriter? Like, what's going on, bro?
Did she have Tourette's? What the fuck is going on? Like, what?
Sharon Stone.
Yeah, she just latched on to Sharon Stone's vagina and was like, "Oh my God, let me ride this wave."
If somebody yelled my name,
Get this though.
in
Crazy
succession.
shit. She's signed by Young Money Records.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all knew that.
I did not.
So Wheezy put this bitch out there.
Well, I mean, he sees you.
Wheezy, shame on you.
Yeah, man, what's up, bruh? Lil Wayne, what's happening, bruh? I thought
No.
you was a man of the people, especially the people from the boot. Now you signing this stupid bitch from California
I can
that's fucking
stand up.
repeating
I can
Sharon
stand
Stone's
up
name
because what
99
he's-
times?
What he's doing, I think, is he's putting her crazy ass on Front Street.
Yeah.
And trying to make $1 off.
He's trying to make $1 off of her, like that chick that was on Dr. Phil that was like, "Catch Me Outside."
Yeah.
Well, at least he didn't get her from Nickelodeon like Drake.
Damn.
I know a lot of people gonna hate me for saying that. A lot of people gonna hate me for saying that, but come on, Weezy, you could do better than that.
Okay, well, you put a dent in the situation right there, bro.
Oh,
You bring up a good point. You bring up a
chopping
good
him down
point.
like fucking the Clips and shit. What's your boy Pusha T? God damn, bro.
Yeah, I place more respect on ODB as a lyricist, and forgive me for saying this. He wasn't much of a lyricist.
He was not a lyricist.
Jump
He
on
was
stage and do it, then dance.
Yeah, because it's widely known that he was a multi-take artist. Like, he didn't flow and spit it out in the booth and
Kinda
be
like
like,
Silk
that's
the
it.
Shocker.
Oh my god!
Jesus
Don't even
Christ.
talk about Silk the
Fuck that
Shocker,
guy.
bro. Jesus Christ!
He's like the inventor of mumble rap.
He's the
Guy's
inventor
really-
of like I want to snap his
That's-
neck because he's not a rapper at all. Like he doesn't even know how
that
to
guy's
talk properly.
birthday, like, I'm cursing his parents having sex ever, bro. I'd have bought them condoms. I'd be like, please.
See, I think they could record him like spoken word because he doesn't know what a beat is. Like,
No, he has no fucking
Metronome,
cadence.
please.
He's like, what's cadence? I
My
don't
name
know
is
what
Silk.
cadence
Silk the
is.
Shocker.
That's his style, though. Like, gotta hand it to him.
You
What,
could call
just being
something your
off-key?
style, bro.
Being like
Let's say like you suck at football. You'd be like, that's just my football style. No, you suck at football, bro.
Wasn't he Master P's brother, though?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
why, bro.
He was like the
That's
epitome.
why he
Like-
rode that
like,
wave.
he was
rode
literally,
that fucking
Y'all probably gonna
curtail,
hate me
bro.
for saying this, too, but think about the lyrics to Regulate.
Regulate.
Warren G, all right?
It was a clear
Song
dark
about
night.
being a bitch, getting jacked.
Well,
Let a motherfucker with a gun punk you, which
That's
I
real
don't do.
talk.
Hey, man, it
got
happens
jacked.
to the best of
I
us,
can't
bro.
believe I'm getting jacked. I'm on the ground crying.
Damn, you
I
dissing.
stole my sack.
I mean, it's real talk, bro. Shit happened.
Yeah, how did being a bitch become a popular ass song that everybody rolled
Because
to
it's-
and jammed
Hey, bro,
out
he-
to? Like we were riding, like we were the shit, listening to somebody getting jacked.
Because the
and being a bitch.
producer made a great fucking track, and we couldn't negate that shit. Yeah,
You
hell yeah,
do raise
bro.
a good point, right?
Yeah,
like
I
we
thought
are.
about that the other day because somebody rolled by and they listening to it. I'm like,
I can't
man,
believe
I
I'm
can't
getting
believe
jacked. I'm breaking
You know,
myself.
I can't believe people tried to roll hard listening to somebody getting jacked. Like it was cool. And then here comes Nate Dogg. If you roll like I roll, I save his ass every day.
Well, that's the redemption.
Pick him
That's
up
what
off the
makes
ground.
No,
and
that's
I just happen to have some hoes with me.
yeah. That's
Their
what makes
car
the
broke
song
down,
because he's
broke
like,
ass bitches.
look,
He's
I'm
showing
the
his
pretty-
vulnerability. He's
Yeah.
showing his vulnerability.
You know, Nate Dogg picked up some broke ass bitches whose busted ass car broke down.
He got-
and then Warren G's on the other side of town getting his fucking nuts checked by some fucking hood motherfuckers with some guns. Like, just straight up took all his dice money, had him laying on the ground, probably took his chain.
took
Yep.
his Rolex.
And then here comes Nate Dogg.
They took his chain. They
with
took
these
his
broke
Rolex.
ass bitches. Probably
What's
sent
next?
them broke ass bitches with them. People are like, yo, broke busters hang out together.
It's gonna be
Take
alright.
Warren G and collect.
I already got it, homeboy.
Collect it. All that shit collected.
It's gonna be all right, bro. Here's one of my broke ass bitches, bro. It is fucked up, but it was a great song, and everybody still, I'd still bump it today, bro.
Death Row got fucking ran
Smoke
on,
weed
and then
every day.
Yeah, you got to deal with the pain from getting jacked all the fucking time, bro.
it's horrible, bro. The first time that
Got
I
them
ever
bitches at the swap meet.
I took LSD and I like ventured out in like outside of my environment for
By
the first
yourself?
time. No, I was like in a car with my people.
Oh, okay.
But like we were going to a bar, like an uptown bar.
That's never a
Snake
good
and
idea,
Jake's.
bro.
I think it was like what's the like nickel beers. It was horrible. Anyway, but I remember that song was on the radio and I was like, you know, like when you're tripping, you listen to music, you hear like those elements of the music that you had never fucking heard before. I just-
Friar Tucks.
No, I was going to Friar Tucks that night.
TJ
with
Quills.
Butler.
No.
That was a cool spot, bro. Yeah, that was a tight spot,
I
bro.
used to go to Quills all the time. It wasn't Quills. It was one of the joints I used to never go to. But that's irrelevant.
Okay.
The only reason why I'm telling this little snippet of a story is because I was tripping listening to that song and I heard like, well, like, you know how like when you're tripping and you're listening to music, you'll hear shit in the music that you've, like the same song you've heard 1,000 times, but you'll hear different elements of that song.
Definitely.
Well, that's all I had to say about that.
I sat and listened to a CD skip one time
Devin,
while I was tripping, and I was like,
notoriously
"Whoa,
known
this
as
is
a
awesome."
shitty storyteller.
Well, it was a story about being on acid, so.
Yeah.
Those
So
are
I
hard
guess that
stories to tell.
Yeah, they're
ties
hard
in.
stories to tell, and they're welcome stories. I don't give a fuck if they make no sense whatsoever. If you are on acid, tell the world because everybody needs to know. Timothy Leary lives on.
Yeah, I miss those days. I really do. There was a period not too long ago when you actually confronted me. You were like, Todd, hey, bro, can you find some acid? Let's trip. And I was like, you're fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, you were so against that.
I was
Fuck
like,
that shit.
Dude,
Yeah.
things were lining up. He had access
He's
to
like,
a
"Okay,
place.
bro."
No, he had access to a timeshare downtown. Nobody was gonna be there. I was gonna be by myself. He was gonna be by himself. I'm like, bro, I got it. We won't go nowhere. We'll just go to that spot and trip balls,
and then walk around. Yeah, because
Yeah.
we were in the heart of the fucking
or
quarter.
not even leave the place. Just trip balls by ourselves once again, like when we were kids.
That sounds gay. But anyway, so I was like, nah, fuck that. But then like fast forward like a year and a half, 2 years later, I'm like, let's fucking drop some acid. And Dave's like, fuck that shit.
Remember that time?
Yeah.
Remember that fucking time?
You know what freaks me out? The idea of never coming back from a trip.
Yeah,
Dude,
but that's
I came close.
that's-
I came really fucking close.
no.
I dated a
really?
stripper
Fuck
that
yeah,
fucking
dude.
had to be taught how to walk again, bro.
Nah, I didn't
Like
come
I'm like,
that close.
oh man, I
didn't
don't
come-
ever want to
dude, I
go
didn't
there,
come
bro.
that close, but all right. So I have to tell this story.
Jesus.
Back in the day, I used to like to take a lot of acid, and there was this dude I used to get some. He knew I used to take like fucking. If it was a weak shit, I would take like a 10 strip. So I go see him. He's like, "Yeah, bro, I got the shit. It's
That's
not
a
all
little
that
bit
great."
a little bit excessive, you
Yeah.
know?
Well,
Yeah, I think you're clinically insane now.
Well, anyways, the dude was like, "Yeah, it's not so great. You got, I know how you do." He's like, "Here's a book."
Might want to heavy this one up.
So I bought a fucking book from him.
This motherfucker buys a book for
This dude's
personal
about to tell us a
consumption,
story.
bro.
Yeah, this is personal. Personal use.
Yeah, so there was this one time where
Well,
I
anyways.
lost my fucking mind.
So-
Okay, what you got?
So all right.
How do you follow this?
Yeah, I don't
Dude
know.
slices off a 10 strip, and I popped that shit. All right, come to find out, it was some real Timmy Leary shit, test tube baby. I don't know if anybody listening out there has ever taken test tube baby. It's 48-hour hit acid, and I took 10 strips. I took a 10 strip of that shit.
So is that 480
Dude.
hours or just
No.
48 hours times 10?
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah,
it's just
that.
like, so that's like,
He's like,
deep.
Yeah, dude.
Yes,
I
it was
actually,
that.
Like, went to sleep, woke up, like, I was tripping for like 2 fucking weeks, bro. I thought I was never coming back. Like,
Really, like no
dude,
bullshit.
like, I was so fucked up. I hid in the closet for like 2 days. Like I couldn't deal. Like,
yeah, like who were
everything-
you around?
Myself after.
Who
a
the
point.
fuck are you gonna be around in a closet,
Well, that's
bro?
what I had to
Yeah,
know. Like
at
That's
a
your
point,
best.
dude,
That's what
at
you
a
could come
point,
up with.
dude, like even the wood,
No, but,
wood
like-
grain faces would come out of the wood grain. Like just shit was too fucked up.
can definitely
like,
see that, but like the other, like fucking, like what did you? There had to be a point where you had to face society, no?
Yeah, actually, like about a week after, like I was still tripping, and it was starting to get more mellow. But like,
So
I
you
was
were like,
"Fuck,
okay, I
I'm
can
just gonna
fucking-
have to deal with this shit."
You thought that was where you're gonna be for the rest of your
looked all
life?
crisp and like would change shapes, and fucking things were all fucked up.
Did you have conversations with people?
that weren't there?
Did you think for the rest of your life this is how it's gonna
Dude,
be?
I did, and every now and then I still get like some weird little fucking
Homebrew.
like,
I think everybody does,
snapbacks,
bro.
Like I'll just catch like a fucking trace, like somebody will light a cigarette and it'll trace across the fucking screen.
You know what I see
Yeah.
still? If I look up in the sky sometimes, if it's towards like, let's say it's getting dark and a bird flies by in the sky,
Yeah.
I watch the bird and I'll see like a wake behind him like it's a boat.
Yeah.
No shit. What?
You know what though?
That's weird.
Yeah,
In
it
all
still
honesty,
happens.
like people who've never taken acid probably still see shit like that too. Like
Well, your brain tries to make sense of what it's seeing and put shit into
Yeah.
the rest of your brain like, oh,
Yeah.
this is what this is happening.
I think that's what it is, right?
But they
then when
also
you-
say that acid stays in your fucking noto cord, bro.
yeah, like it's there forever.
Yeah.
Like just chilling.
Yeah. So
Like,
could be you like crack your back and you're like, whoa, look at that bird.
Right. You're like hit the downward dog, and you're like, holy shit, what the
it's
fuck
not
just
even a
happened?
fucking bird. It's
Maybe
just
that's why everybody loves
rat.
yoga.
Yeah, you get into those
Yeah.
chakras.
Yeah, they're all like, yeah, this is a praying mantis pose. No, it's not. You
Yeah.
just experiencing a bad trip from like 20 years ago.
you just got
Namaste
stuck.
right here.
Yeah, nah, I'm gonna stay right here. I can't deal.
Yo, that's hilarious, bro. You just said, nah, I'm gonna stay right here. You know what yoga people say?
Namaste.
Namaste.
you catching what I'm throwing?
Holy
you picking
shit,
up what
bro.
I'm putting down?
Am I tripping?
Yeah,
Might
you must
be.
be tripping. Bro.
What's going on here, bro?
But yeah, man, I've always been worried about, what was supposed to be just a day of fun turns into fucking up the rest of your life, and then you're like partially retarded. So that's why I put the brakes on that whole situation. I was like, you know what? Maybe this isn't the best idea I've come up with in the past week.
I've always thought though that it was something that is like it was, and this is probably me being naive. I'm almost sure that this is me being stupid and naive, but I always thought it was like mind over matter. Like you can affect the trip.
Fuck no. I've never been able to control
like
a trip.
If you go into the trip, like this is basically what I used to tell people. Like if I was tripping with a chick for the first time, or like if she was, I'd be like, look, as long as you go into it like with a positive mindset, everything's cool.
I believe that.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe
that. You can't go into it like beefing with somebody because you're gonna be like,
dude, I've only had one bad trip. That's at the time of this recording, it hasn't dropped yet, but look out for the episode Bad Trip. I've only had one bad trip, and I talk about it in the episode. Just a quick, I guess, recap from the future, Back to the Future. Some shit that ain't even out yet, but I took acid by myself, but then a chick called me and was like, hey, let's hang out. And I was like, okay. So I go hang out with her, and she brings me to her friend's house, and I don't know these people, and I'm not about being around strangers when I'm tripping. And she, to make it worse, fucking leaves, and she's
you're still
like,
there with these people you don't know.
Yeah,
They're
dude,
like, what's wrong with this fucking
dude, it was
guy?
freaking me out. The two chicks are talking to themselves about not having dick for days, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm supposed to act on that. And I'm like, wait a minute, I feel fucking weird. Wait a minute, are you looking at me? Wait a minute, what's that smell? Like all this crazy shit,
Dude, it's
bro.
like you get so deep in your own head when you do shit like that. It's
Hell
like,
yeah, dude.
That's why, like, after that, like, 2-week stint, like, I'm like, fuck any kind of visual drugs, any kind of fucking, any kind of shit that makes me, like, slow down in my own head to where I have to, like, fight with myself.
Well, you warned me one time, and I did not listen to you, because Todd and I, Todd remembers this. He had some mushrooms. We'd been out drinking all night, and it was almost daylight. And he's like, "Oh, I got these mushrooms." I'm like, "Well, fucking fork them over, motherfucker." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm trying to take like 5 caps." He's like, "No, I heard this shit was potent. Take it easy. Here's like 1 or 2."
Was that the time that we got off from work?
No. This was at Central in the hallway, and he's telling me, he's like, take it easy with these, and they looked crazy, bro. They were red, white, and blue. They had fat stalks. They were from France or some crazy shit.
So
Anyway,
it's like some fucking homegrown shit.
Shit, overseas. I don't even know, bro. Anyway, so I popped 2, and I think he popped 2. You were hanging out with us, and I was like, come on, bro. And you're like, no, you don't want to know me when I'm on mushrooms, like David Banner or some shit.
That was the time. We got off of work, and that happened, and then I did take some, and I wouldn't shut the fuck up, and I was annoying the fuck out of it. You sounded like Dr. Seuss, bro. Yeah,
you sounded like Cat in the Hat, and I was like, oh, this is what you meant.
And I only sounded like that because y'all were fucked up as I was.
Bruh, that was crazy. I was watching shit trace, and then y'all like tussle and fall down or some shit. I'm like, oh no, bad blood. And then y'all get up and y'all like, oh cool. I'm like, oh, cool blood. All right, cool. It's fucking. We were. This was the time that you had mushrooms from France, from that chick you were dicking from Denny's. And he told me not to give him any, and he took some. Oh, we're doing a shot. Doing a shot. Cheers. Anyway, yeah, so that was crazy.
So wait, y'all copped some shrooms from the Denny's slut that I was slashing.
Right.
And then Devin ended up like fighting a friend, and it turned into a friendly wrestling match.
He started talking like Dr. Seuss.
Oh,
like he wouldn't shut up.
I couldn't shut up. It's not that I wouldn't. I couldn't.
He kept talking and talking and talking. He's like, that rock is on the ground. Like, I'm just making this up, but he was like, that rock is on the ground and the ant crawls on the rock, but then he goes to another rock and then that rock's on the ground too. And he realizes that he's next to a beetle, and the beetle picks up the ant and throws him to that first rock.
Shut the fuck up, I get it.
Yeah, bro, it was crazy.
I never said that I was cool to hang around with. I took that shit.
He warned me, but of course Dave's like, no, shut the fuck up, eat these.
Eat them, peer pressure, man.
That's awesome.
On this show, Devin, every time we take a shot, we have to face the wheel of shit.
Wow, yeah,
Oh,
dude.
shit.
If you're gonna be on the show, bro, we should have warned him.
Of shit.
We at least could have warned him.
Well, he's in it to win it now, bro.
But then again, he's not guaranteed to face the wheel. I mean, it's fair
Exactly.
game, right?
Anyway, so for you, young Devin, and all these reloaded 504ians, y'all know shit. But new people tuning in, the wheel of shit is something that's finally constructed out of a cigar box. I made it myself. Thank you very much. It's got a wheel on top. It's got a switch. It's got power.
It looks like it was
operated.
Yeah.
I thought it was a little
No,
fake turntable.
it's got a fucking 9-volt, bro. Anyway, on top of this wheel are subjects like friends, family, drugs, cops, all of these different things. And when all of these different things turn to shit is what you have to talk about. So we Rochambeau, we do the rock, paper, scissors. Whoever loses is the person that has to face the wheel of shit. So that's what's happening right now to all our new reloaded 504ians and to the first guest ever on the podcast.
That's right. So, as our first guest, Devin, are you
make him face
you in it, bro? You cool?
Dude, grab the little box, dude. I tried to stand up to grab the little box, and the jack came out the headphones.
Oh,
no,
I think it has to stay there.
We got a Rochambeau. We got a Rochambeau.
Yeah.
All right.
And so again,
so it's like a tournament, I guess. Rochambeau. We've
Right.
never done it 3-way, so let's see what happens, bro.
Well, I usually win, so let's just go.
All right, you ready?
All right, rock, paper, scissors.
Rochambeau. All right, you're out.
You lost.
So you win.
No,
He wins the wheel of shit.
No. Yeah, he loses.
He just lost.
Face the wheel of shit.
Yeah,
Dude,
I had a rock. Todd had a rock. Devin had scissors.
We crushed his.
Cut your ass, but I got smashed.
We crushed his measly skizzes.
All right, I'm excited. Are you
Yeah,
excited,
so
Todd?
dude, I am because
Finally, I don't have to face this motherfucker. He's been on a winning streak that I swear to God he's cheating. All right, flip the switch. Flip the switch on. Let it get up to full capacity. It's got a lot of RPMs because it's a major vehicle. Alrighty, whenever you're ready.
All right, I just switched it off.
Okay, so the wheel is spinning. Shit is flying off the sides of this thing.
Did you hear it get up to full capacity? It was like whoop, 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 whoop,
It
whoop,
sounds like a fucking Lamborghini, bro.
I don't even know what's written on this thing.
You're gonna find out right.
It's
quick.
moving too fast.
Women,
for you to see right now.
women.
Oh,
My favorite subject.
So you have to talk about a time that an experience with women went to shit.
Oh fuck! When is it not?
Yeah.
Drum roll.
All of those, dude. I made this thing like Todd says, dude. I made this thing because I thought it would be entertaining, and then I realized I was putting us in the hot seat like every fucking episode.
Yeah.
I actually got the best story for this, and you were there.
Okay.
All right, so me and Dave, we go to this girl's house. Is a friend of his girlfriend at the time. I can't even remember her name. Do you remember her name?
Is this, what are we talking about?
I'm talking about the Folsom chick.
Oh, Caroline.
Sweet Caroline.
Caroline.
Oh, man,
That's the first time I've heard that name, so I'm just saying.
Ever since I met Dave, I was trying to holler at his girlfriend's friend because, dude, she was pretty hot.
Yeah, she was.
So finally,
What was her name?
Caroline.
Oh, but what was... I thought that was Dave's girl's name.
No,
I was with Jessica.
Jessica.
Jessica's friend's name was Caroline. He's trying to holler at Caroline, trying to get the booty.
Please proceed, my bad.
So finally...
Yeah, this definitely went
So
to shit.
finally, this is like my time. Like, you know, she's digging me. Everything's cool.
We're going away for the weekend.
Yeah, it's 4th of July weekend, and we're going to her parents' ranch or something.
Ooh.
Yeah, nobody's there.
Folsom.
Yeah.
Booty getting time.
Yeah.
So we get fireworks and we get booze. And at the time, I had a Subaru WRX, like fucking rally car. So
The blue one?
no, this was
Silver.
silver with the carbon fiber hood and.
Was this the
fucking
one that you
rims.
almost...
He had it tricked out like Fast and Furious,
Yeah,
bro.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're sitting around and it's starting to get kind of bored, like getting boring, and girls, they were getting ready or something. I don't know what we were doing.
They were going to do their shit, and you're like, hey, let me take you out for a ride in my new rally car, bro.
So we're sitting here, we got all these dirt roads, and we're like, man, we got a fucking rally car outside. Let's go get busy.
Nice.
So we take off in the fucking car. We're like, hey, we're going to the store. And I didn't even have my shoes on.
This is you and homegirl, right?
No,
No, this
me
is
and
me and
him.
Dave.
Oh.
We took off while they
okay.
were doing their thing.
Okay,
They were
okay,
like
okay.
doing their thing. His girlfriend and her.
Oh, I
So-
know where this story goes.
So we take off. We go to the store. And fucking, I didn't have my phone. I didn't have nothing. I didn't have shoes on, nothing.
Damn. Were you ever a Boy Scout?
No,
Exactly.
no. So we're fucking.
You know their motto is be prepared.
So we're tearing up these fucking dirt roads, and we're like doing donuts in people's fucking lawns and shit. Like, so we're tearing it up. And we fucking get to this road. It's like private property, and it starts getting narrow. And we're like doing like 40 miles an hour in like dirt hills and shit. Make a long story short, we sink the fucking car in the mud.
Nice.
We're there like till like fucking like 10 o'clock.
Yeah, we put in work, bro.
Yeah, like we walked like 5 miles back and forth. We tried to build a car that was at an abandoned house.
What are the females doing?
We have no fucking clue.
Yeah,
At
we
this
can't-
point, Dave doesn't have his phone. I don't have
I
mine.
lost my phone,
Yeah.
bro.
So y'all are
So-
just like MIA in
So,
this bitch.
Yeah.
make a long story short,
The females think y'all are probably dead.
exactly. That's where I'm getting to. But we call the cops to come call a tow truck or whatnot. Cop brings us back to the car and leaves us in the middle of the fucking woods like Deliverance in the middle of the dark.
Yeah.
The fucking
And I've already tried to
Yeah.
steal a vehicle and broken into a house nearby, bro.
Yeah, so finally the tow truck comes, pulls us out of like maybe 2 feet back onto the dirt fucking road with fucking water cresting over it and shit.
So it didn't really do much fucking help.
No, it got us back on the road. Car was fucking filled with mud. Like,
Oh, yeah.
the rims fucking caked with mud. The brake discs had fucking rocks in them.
Was
Yeah.
it drivable?
Oh yeah, we drove back to the ranch.
Okay.
We made it back to the ranch.
He's getting back to the women
So-
went to shit part.
Yeah, so we get back there.
Okay.
The fucking girls are drunk as shit in
Awesome.
the fucking kiddie pool.
Perfect story.
But it's not awesome, dude, because I'm going to wrap it up. So,
What?
come to find out, girl's husband died in a fucking car accident like 6 months right before this shit or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
And she was finally like going to get back to dating and like was digging on me. And I go and like a dumbass take off in the car, sink it, and leave them wondering what the fuck happened to us with no phones and shit.
So her
And let them get
So,
pissed drunk
ever
because
since
my
then-
girlfriend was a fucking hopeless alcoholic. So,
Yeah, so
Caroline got piss ass drunk.
Yeah.
And that's what we came back to. Devin's like, all right, we finally got out of this situation. Let me get back to this other situation. And then he walks into a new situation.
Yeah, her throwing up.
Yeah, he's like, did you hold her hair?
No.
No, he didn't hold her hair.
That shit, no.
Nah. But then finally,
It had been a long day.
well, finally we were drunk too after that. We were like,
Fuck
we
yeah.
gotta catch up. We launched a few fireworks. We didn't even launch all the fireworks.
We launched some fireworks and hung out, and then we
Yeah.
ended up in like some. It was like apart from the house. It was like a
Yeah,
pool house
yeah.
or something like that.
Dave and his old lady like slept in like a fucking guest house with like bunk beds and
That
shit.
y'all
Yeah,
probably
but that bitch was
broke into.
screaming
fucking
at
window.
me.
She-
No, she was outside
was pissed
screaming
'cause I-
at me.
Yeah, she was pissed because I fucking.
It just it turned into
Something
shit.
off.
It sounded like
Yeah,
the
it's-
perfect weekend getaway.
It was
Yeah.
terrible.
4th of July, he's gonna get some new booty.
Right.
We're all gonna hang out, get drunk in
Yeah.
somebody's house, and all of this shit. And it turns into sink the car. The bitch is puking. My girlfriend is breaking windows.
Yeah,
That's
like
awesome.
usual.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I wasn't the first one. Though.
Yeah,
yeah,
No,
right.
yeah. So
I'm
yeah,
glad-
that
I'm
definitely went to shit. And needless to say, she never spoke to me again after that.
man. That's
She
Fuck
should have
that.
been apologizing to you.
No, not really.
Why?
Cause dude, her husband died like what, maybe a year before that from a car accident, and we like go rip off in the car and never come back.
yeah.
Oh.
So like her in her mind,
So
you're like
her
crazy
mind-
car guy.
So
Yeah.
your rally time was insensitive.
Very.
Fuck that shit, bro.
It's like,
Needless to say, I didn't get the booty.
let's go blow off some steam and drive crazily.
Hey, bro, you know what occurred to me while we were in the midst of that situation, walking down this dirt road to find something to help us?
Yeah,
That car that passed, that stopped and didn't help us and kept going.
that's funny as hell.
That car took up the whole road, and I was
Yeah, it
like,
did.
Jesus! A few minutes ago, me and Devin were flying down this dirt road.
Jumping
if that
hills
car,
and shit.
yeah,
We
if
would've
that
jumped
car,
right into 'em.
yeah, we would have landed on top of him. Like this was
Really?
fucking yeah. But at the time, you're like, oh fuck it, whatever. I'm dealing with this new situation.
Oh, so you're like saying in retrospect,
In
a disaster
retrospect-
was avoided.
Yeah.
Yeah.
actually,
Gotcha,
it
gotcha.
could have been way
Well,
worse.
several
We probably could've killed
disasters.
each other.
several disasters were avoided because we found a barn that had rock music coming from, and we were like banging on the barn, nobody's coming, and then on the same property they got a Mustang and they got a trailer. So I break into the trailer to try to find keys for the Mustang. Can't find them.
That's a crime, Dave.
And then I break into the Mustang.
You can't do that.
Allegedly,
Yeah.
I jab.
He allegedly swapped batteries out of like dirt bikes and fucking shit trying to get this.
All
car
of these
started
things
to
you
pull us
cannot
out.
do.
Yeah.
You can't do any of these
Fucking,
things.
Dude, everything about that day was shit.
There was a screwdriver and an ignition and stuff.
That sounds heavy.
Yeah.
So we covered like a lot of the wheeler shit on that one, didn't
Yeah,
we?
that was a
Oh,
whole
dude,
shitty
y'all
everything, bro.
fucking
We
perfect.
didn't lose our jobs though.
Yeah, you came into this with a shebang, bro. Like, you really just wrecked a wheel of shit, bro.
That's the way to do
Made
it.
it your bitch.
That's the way to do it, bro.
For sure.
Yeah. See, it's good to have like-minded type of guests, right, Dave? It's just the easiest way to do things. I guess, like birds of a feather flock together, right?
Well, it's no help to me, myself, to not get arrested when I'm hanging around people that are just like me, because inevitably I'm gonna get arrested.
Well, for better or for worse.
This one particular time I didn't get arrested, but that's a surprise even to me at this point.
Well, then call it a victory.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's definitely a victory,
You need to
man.
clap that one up, bro.
I got some inventions I want to run by you.
Mm-hmm.
These are old ones, and I never capitalized on them. 2 out of the 3 are ones that I came up with while I was like super high. All right, so they're not
While
the
you were
most.
high?
Yeah, they're not they're not the most genius, but they go for what you know.
I
All
have
right,
my
check it
best
out.
ideas when
Check
I'm
it out.
Last
Number
PSA.
one, cup o' tissues. All right, it's
tissues?
yeah, it's like it's a Kleenex box, but it's shaped like a cup, and it fits in your car's cup holder.
Yeah,
Can
they
you
got
do like
those.
magic tricks with the napkins and turn them into like cups and shit? You know how like you stuff the.
That's for the
Yeah.
commercial.
Make them into roses.
That's for the commercial. Yeah,
You
we
pour beer
fold them
and
into
shit.
swans, and we're like, see, you need this cup of tissues in your
Dude,
life.
my cleaners, no bullshit. I have cleaners, bro, that fucking will fold your toilet paper into a fucking beautiful, like, 16 petaled rose.
Yeah, like
That's
at the
a
Ritz-Carlton
hustle
and shit.
right there, bro.
She's got my business.
Yeah, see, it works. All right, so that's one issue. I think it probably already exists, but at the time I was high and I was like, you know what, this would be great, and then somebody already did it. You know how that goes. All right, number 2 is, all right, check this out. Picture this. You want your dog to protect your house, but you have to put him on like a leash or a runner because the motherfucker's ignorant and he's going to run away if you don't, right? So if you put him on, you chain him to a tree with a runner, a long runner,
Yep.
then he can only go so far to protect your house. And in the
Right.
backyard, like the whole
And the
back...
criminal will stay 1 foot away from the perimeter of the runner and taunt the dog until the dog commits suicide.
Yeah,
Or
and...
snaps the runner.
Yeah, and the criminal could come from the left flank, the right flank. He could come from the rear. He's got all this, ground that he can
has
cover.
options.
So my solution to this was to hook the runner to a track that runs around the eave of the house, so that it's basically like the dog is tied to the house.
Like the gutters almost?
Well, kind of like the gutters,
Like
but
the
it's a track.
Fascia?
Yeah, it's like
It's-
a track that runs around the
Yeah.
whole house.
So the perimeter. So it
Yeah.
would essentially give...
So he can guard
okay.
the whole perimeter, but he can't run away and be a dick.
I like it. I like it.
See, all right, Reloaded 504ins, just send me a check, baby. Make it happen, come to fruition.
But
it
it-
doesn't exist.
it
There
might-
you go. There's your job.
Might.
You could do this.
Kickstart.
Yeah.
Okay, a
Go
couple of
fund you.
couple of things. We have the capability to get this going immediately. I see it. So first of all, we have to build a track system, right?
Exactly.
So we have to build a track system that's easily installable.
Right.
Okay.
That's not hard.
Nope.
You would think, right? I'm thinking
Just like gutters, like you said, bro.
right,
Same thing.
aluminum maybe.
Yeah.
Or like some kind of alloy.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Cheap alloy.
So then, all right. So
We'll have to talk to Trump so that we can import it from China.
I don't
Hey,
fuck with that. I don't fuck with Trump.
Don't give away any of the trade secrets.
Well, I'm saying so.
Well, we're handing this off to the Reloaded 504ins. Y'all can go do
okay,
this.
yeah.
I'm not going to do it. Y'all can do it, but check it out. Don't do it and then not send me big ups. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
No.
Big ups
send
on
me a
it.
few bucks.
Big
I'm gonna
ups
go
on
ahead
that
and-
meal, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, thanks for that.
I owe it all to
brilliant
you. I owe it all to you, but I'm not sending you no money. Nah,
If by
fuck that,
big ups
bruh.
you mean
Be
like
real about it.
75% royalties, that's what I'm talking about.
75's
Yeah,
kind of
60,
steep,
40.
son. Yeah.
But I'm thinking about.
60-40.
I'm saying fuck it, bro.
I'd be happy with like 10%. I don't give a fuck. I want all my people to fucking be rich and happy.
I'm taking your idea, bro. I'm going home tonight and I'm designing that bitch.
I'm
in
good with
CAD.
it. I know where you live, bruh. If I'm not satisfied with the percentage, you know, I know where
mean,
you
like-
lay your head at night,
We're
bruh.
gonna make you listen to Warren G's Regulate.
Yeah, we're gonna regulate you, bro.
All right, just feed
Be
me a
like,
dose of
laying
acid.
on the
bro. I
ground
mean,
and
I have
David's
that.
beating me up. When's the
Can't
next
believe
episode of the
I'm getting
podcast?
Dude, the only time that like we ever even fought, you like twisted my ankle like a bitch, bro.
He kicked you in the ankle.
This dude, bro.
He literally twisted it like a girl.
This dude
would.
hurts
Oh, you mean
himself.
like a fucking ankle lock?
Every
Dude,
time
no,
we get
no,
to,
not even.
No,
No,
this
like-
ain't jujitsu, motherfucker. This dude, every time we get together, he fucking hurts himself. Like we all
No.
walk. No, check
You
this
like
out.
fell over a brick or something?
No,
and
one time we were all outside. I had built a big fire in a burn barrel or whatever. We're all standing around a fire listening to music, bullshitting, and talking. Somehow everybody ends up inside except for Todd because he's passed out in a chair. This motherfucker wakes up, decides he's gonna jump over the fire or some shit. I don't know.
fire over.
Knocks the fire over and burns himself and comes inside into the kitchen where everybody else is at and is like, "Look what just happened. I'm all fucked up." And then the next day wakes up and he's like, "God damn it, Dave. God
It's all
damn
your
it.
fucking fault
Yeah.
you left that fire by me.
First
Fucking
of all,
Dave.
you lit the fire too high, okay?
What the fuck?
I was
You lucky I didn't use gasoline, motherfucker.
I was doing my traditional fire leap. I didn't realize that it was higher than usual.
All right, bro. We're off topic.
Fucking-
Check it out. This is my third and final.
I felt like I
Invention.
was set up. And then I go in there looking for a little empathy, and you guys are like, ooh, a little second-degree burn. Quit being such a pussy.
We smear a jello shot
I have
on it
like
and call
I
it
have
a night.
skin dripping off my face.
All right, look, my third and final invention, and we talked about this. I don't remember what episode it was, but I really think it could do some damage in the market, bro. It's a trucker car wash, but not for the truck. It's for the truck driver.
Oh, dude, they
All right, so my bad, we had a technical difficulty. Anyway, so it's a trucker car wash, but it's for the trucker, not the truck. And so the trucker, they can already go to a gas station and fill up, grab a fucking big gulp, and take a shower in truck stops,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, totally.
this is a truck
they can
stop
even
where
watch movies, dude. It's like a one-person theater
yeah. So they can do all of these things
At the stops?
but
at the stops.
my invention, they get a blowjob from a mechanical device while they're it's
Get
a
on
flesh.
board, fleshlight.
Yeah, y'all need to sponsor us straight up, bro. I'm not doing GoFundMe. I'm not begging for money, but Fleshlight, come holla at me. I got the plan. I got
I'd
the
like
master
for
plan, bro.
Fleshlight to sponsor us just because I'd like to try their product.
True. We
But
could
you-
probably find somebody to do that, bro.
What, give me an artificial pussy to fuck?
Send us fucking sex toys. Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, then please, listeners, send me some
Dude,
sex
this
toys.
is-
We got
I didn't-
thousands of downloads, bro. I'm sure somebody's gonna want to
Somebody
holler at all our
please
customers,
send me
bro.
some artificial vag.
I've already had one of those. I tore a hole in it because my dick's too big.
Jeez, Dave, that's so descriptive.
I don't know.
Fucking your listeners. You
If it
probably
wasn't
just
true, I would feel like a fucking idiot, but it's true. I poked my dick in there, it tore, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Ah, God, right? Did you? That's what you felt like right before your first trial. I
And
bet.
then that piece of jelly like filed a claim against me for rape.
It must have been a virgin.
Yeah, it was I popped its cherry,
so that was
bro.
simply a timing.
Something popped.
You were just violating that poor pie.
I didn't realize that I needed to order one without a hymen.
This dude's walking around think he's got a big dick when he just like burst some kind
Can
of
you
water
please,
balloon.
Yeah, check the box. I want it in
The
pink.
dude put a
Thanks
fucking-
for making sure that it doesn't object.
He put
to
a
me
miniature
violating it.
fucking balloon on his dick, thought it was a Magnum condom, it burst, and now he's walking around talking about how big of his dick he has.
Maybe my dick's super tiny, but I still tore it.
That's what I'm
Does that
saying.
make any
That's
sense?
exactly what I'm saying. Is that
It's
you
cheap.
Doesn't make any sense.
Cheap
bro.
pussy.
you tore a small balloon.
What was that
Dude.
show with David Letterman, bro? The late
The
night
late
show.
night, the late night
he,
show.
Late show.
he established this statistic. He put it into existence. He's like, hey,
That's AC.
He's like, hey, the average size of a condom in China is a third smaller than the average size of a condom in the United States.
Right.
Yeah, it's like Howard the Duck's condom in that movie.
I have no idea what you're talking
Remember
about.
Howard the Duck, that movie from the 80s?
I can picture
that
the
little
duck.
tiny ass fucking condom.
Maybe ducks have small dicks, bro. To all our reloaded 504ian ducks, I'm sorry on your behalf.
Actually, I've heard.
Devin just offended all the ducks that
I've
listen to our
heard
podcast.
that relative to
Mud
body
duck.
size, ducks have big dicks.
No way, because they're too small. They're too low to the ground. That shit would drag,
I'm
bro.
just. All I'm saying is
They would
things
have
that I've
dick
heard.
The
burns.
fish would bite it when they
No, they're
swim.
water.
Yeah, that shit's dangling underwater.
like a little worm.
Is that like the fucking? Is that the premise of Jaws or what?
Maybe
Like,
that's
dun,
why
dun,
they
dun,
started
dun.
flying.
Oh my
That's
god!
why they fucking
That's
evolution.
why their
That's how they
voices.
catch-
flying.
That's how they catch their food.
That's why their voices are so offensive because their dicks are getting pulled.
Maybe I
Yeah.
don't even know what I'm talking about with a duck cock. I could be just making this shit up.
Oh my god. Alright, bro. We done reached and surpassed our fucking limit, bro. We're gonna sign off to everybody.
We can't leave on that note, bro.
Reloaded 504ends. I'm sorry we're leaving on duck dicks as the final note to leave you with. But I know everybody's enjoyed us. We love y'all. 504-457-8011. That's the number you call when you got whatever on your mind. Confessions, I don't give a shit. Holla at your boy. 504-457-8011 or reloaded504@yahoo.com.
Purple Fox Management LLC.
Peace.